Um, Hello, happy Halloween, well, early Halloween, given that it's the month of October, and welcome to another edition of Movie Review 30. This one will be Venom. Let there be carnage! Yeah, there's that,
And also, we should probably give out what we thought of the first Venom movie.
well, back in 2018, we did see the first Venom, and
It was actually pretty good.
needless to say, then there was a sequel announcement, which was, ever since there was a secret ending involving the antagonist for the sequel, which we will get to soon.
And now here we are with the sequel stuff. Oh, Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So, I gotta say,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler and the movie itself. Damn, it was actually pretty good. Just like the first, well, sort of the first movie.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to take in, so do proceed with caution. But if you didn't see the movie yet, please turn around and click the tab after you saw the movie, return back, and then watch the whole review. So without further ado, let's begin.
So yeah, so the film starts off at some kind of a semi-school asylum
thing. There is the titular protagonist when he was young with his girlfriend.
which is a young Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, and his girlfriend, I can't remember her name, but I think
Shriek.
yeah, Shriek, who was practically taken by several security guards to be used as a lab rat. One of the security guards injures her, who will later be a police detective, and she is then moved to this facility.
Yeah. And for what I've heard in the comics, Shriek is a mutant.
Oh boy, I have a feeling this is going to be much, much, much bigger than I expected.
So yeah. And now to present day.
With Eddie Brock,
Once again played by Tom Hardy,
who is also Venom.
and having a conversation with the same detective from and the detective says something a little I can't remember what he said, but it pisses off Venom, where Venom comes out of Eddie
Yeah, basically they are not on good terms right now. Goes for starters, his ex is getting engaged. Venom isn't too happy about this. They're both practically heartbroken, and not to mention Venom's trying to eat people, but all they have is chocolate and chickens, but he can't eat two of them because they're supposed friends, and then it all just went to the boiling point where they kind of fight with each other, and then they kind of separate.
Oh, but yeah,
but not before the last interview of his supposed execution. Before where he taunts Eddie Brock, and to the point where Venom basically lashes out at him. There is a bit of a fight before he bites into his blood, and he's trying to figure out what the fuck is he before leaving, and
yeah, and he's like, I tasted blood before, but not like this.
So then the execution happens, but before he dies.
Oh, excuse me for a sec. Go on.
But before he dies, Carnage practically comes in and creates a massacre, but not to the point of eating people, given this is PG-13.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of unfortunate because I think you need to take it to the whole front.
Yeah. It's kind of my turn to talk. Yeah. I kind of agree with what you said, because I think this movie could have been rated R. I mean, they could have gone to R territory because there wasn't there's lack of graphic violence.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if you can do that with Deadpool,
and Logan,
I think you can do that here.
I guess Sony's are being a bunch of pussies.
I don't know about that. But aside from that,
yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
So eventually, Norman Cletus finds steals a car, and he basically frees his girlfriend, but not before making a deal with them. Help him find his girlfriend, and help him find Eddie Brock, and he'll find Venom, the person that he that Carnage originated from, and the deal was set.
Okay, and you forgot to mention earlier, like before Cassidy got his own symbiote, which is a spawn from Venom.
Yeah.
And, like he sent like a note to Eddie, which or like notes, and then in the background is all like a cartoony.
Yeah, that is. It's basically an invitation to his death, or no, not his death, to one last interview.
Yeah, and that the background animation is actually a bit creative and really creepy.
Well, he is a psychopath, so
Well,
there's that.
duh, and you dare duh me.
Anyway,
And also, I do love what you said about like when he's about to have execution, he pretty much transforms into Carnage, and I noticed that you were covering your ears.
Because I fucking hate jump scares.
Well, we did see this in the first day of October, so it's somewhat of a horror film, but it's more.
Oh, but the cool thing is about Carnage is that he does have raptor snarls.
Yeah, yeah, and he does like a bit of a tornado thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Carnage is pretty much the embodiment of pure evil.
Well, I wouldn't say that. He is forged from blood and a symbiote.
So, and also about the breakup between Venom and Eddie, where Venom keeps swapping to body to body to body, and when he's at this like party,
Yeah,
like he gives like a little speech to the audience, like.
Well, it's mostly venting towards them, but then, everyone cheers for him. Venom still feels like shit.
Ugh, I can't imagine. But anyway, and then Venom goes to like Mrs. Chen. Yeah, and she was the same woman that from the first movie that Venom saved her from this
thug that was constantly harassing her before biting his face off.
Well, biting his whole body off.
Yep.
So okay, your turn.
So eventually, Norman frees his girlfriend Shriek from the facility, but not before butchering every single person in the room. And causing all the patients to freak the fuck out.
Yeah. Like again, Cletus does this one thing on that woman.
Yeah, hangs her literally.
Okay, sorry, you had to see. But again, and then they reunite and share a kiss, and they have
a really demented kiss.
Yeah, well, because they're both psychopaths.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they manage to break out, and then Shriek makes the big wah.
Yeah.
But the Louds can still hurt symbiotes.
Yeah.
And Carnage's like, "Don't you do that again!"
So, yeah, that's foreshadowing basically his abusive behavior towards both of them.
Well, so anyway, Eddie Brock. Okay, yeah. Earlier, before the breakup, he finds this old school asylum and sees this tree that has a heart on it.
Yeah, it's basically revealing what was he referring to, and given that. And the detective said, "Wait, that's not true. I shot her." His eye out. Well, her eye out, but not her head.
So yeah. Anyway, Cassidy plans to start his wedding at this like church, and he wants to have like three. Oh yeah, they
three individuals, that being Eddie Brock, Venom, and the cop.
And also they burned down the place they used to be at.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, they're psychopaths. And
how much time is left on?
20 minutes. So yeah, let's keep going. So the detective is on to Brock. Oh no, not you, Brock. Eddie Brock.
I know.
and then Anne finally found Venom, who was with Mrs. Chen.
Yeah, and then they basically reconcile, and then they go into the final battle, but not before Anne gets kidnapped. And
so yeah, again, Venom and Eddie are together again and are about to get ready for the final battle. But then Anne gets captured by Shriek as a wedding gift.
Yeah, and then
And also Carnage has a detective, and they're at the wedding, about to get ready to get married. But then, guess who shows up?
Venom. I would have preferred when the priest says, "Whoever please object now or forever hold your peace." And Venom. It would be better if Venom just barges in and says, "I object" before kicking ass.
And yeah, but when Cassie turns into Carnage, Venom's like, "Oh shit, red one."
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
He's basically like, "Nope."
You come on right now. I promise I'll let you eat everybody. Everyone. Yes, I promise. Oh yeah.
And then the fight ensues.
Yeah, and yeah, it's about time we get to see these two iconic Marvel characters fight on the big screen.
Oh yeah.
And I can say, worth the wait.
Yep.
And okay, a little fact, I was hoping to see Carnage in the far future, but now,
Well, basically during the fight, Carnage has the upper hand, but due to his abusive behavior, Shriek basically distracts him to the point where he's now weakened, for dying in the process, and Nucleus is injured, and he's separated from Carnage, but then basically finishes off both by eating Carnage, and after Cletus makes a supposed emotional speech, Venom isn't falling for it and bites his head off.
yeah, and again, Shriek is pretty much smashed by this.
By the bell.
Yeah, so both psychopaths are dead.
Yep, smashed by the bell. That sounds like a porn parody.
Almost reminds me of Coco.
Oh.
You get what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Pixar movie.
Oh yeah, the one that made a bunch of people cry. Even me.
Me too. So anyway, like I said, the Carnage is pretty much dead. So yeah, again, the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No sequel for you.
And yeah, I mean, you said you knew Venom. You knew Carnage was gonna die, right?
Yep.
But not in a like.
No.
And early before Carnage was killed, he just bit off that priest or.
Oh yeah, a lot of people died.
Well, not everyone. Because
and also the cop was injured from the result of the battle, but now he's going crazy.
But one thing is, does he now have a symbiote, or he's now becoming some kind of mutant?
I guess we'll find out later down the line.
Maybe for Venom 3?
Could be. But anyway...
And also, Anne survived. Thank God. Because I thought it was going to go Amazing Spider-Man 2 on us, but thankfully she didn't die.
Yeah, so anyway, they moved to, I think Hawaii or somewhere, and the movie just ends there.
So
then there's the post-credit ending, so...
Wait. So I guess there's a bit of a happy ending for Venom.
Somewhat.
And then we get to the mid-credit scene. So, go on.
Well, it just ends with them relaxing, telling them, "Hey, we symbiote have experienced billions of years of shit. Want to see its taste?" And then...
Yeah, they just get transported to a different room, or actually a different dimension.
And then we see a picture of J.K. Simmons' J. Jonah Jameson, and then it cuts to Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
And Venom's like, that guy.
Yeah. Shit just hit the fan!
Yeah, he just went bonkers.
Yeah, I haven't had to process something of this magnitude since Kong Skull Island.
And I would be surprised, but except people just blew the picture for me. Shut up. That was, you were more upset that people spoiled Endgame.
Yeah, I think a lot of people felt that way though.
And
I just got lucky.
You lucky. The words of Huey Tumor, you lucky SOB.
And as a victory dance, I might do that cringe dance. No, I can't.
Or maybe doing the Bully Maguire dance. Oh, stop that! Sorry, I'm just a little upset people spoiled the post-credit scene for me.
Yeah, here we are, we're at 50 minutes. Huh.
And, another thing forgot to mention about that Venom's a terrible cook.
Yeah, to be honest, I would hate to live with a symbiote like Venom inside me because, for starters, it's constantly loud and the food is disgusting. The place is a mess. Like, even for me, so I'm like, yeah, I would hate to live here.
Yeah. So you say either, I say other. Yeah, I mean, it was shown in the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think I would mind having Venom as my symbiote. Or what about Indie fan?
No, Indy would hate it.
Or and heck, I remember seeing like a Robot Chicken sketch of Venom going to see
Hamilton.
Hamilton. And yeah, it was, and Venom possessed one of the main leading actor.
Yeah.
And at the end, Venom bit off somebody's head off.
Jesus.
And they actually did show blood in that. Well, obviously, Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of wish both Venom movies were kind of R-rated.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, how come so doesn't...
I don't know, but hey.
I mean, again, Deadpool and Logan were R-rated movies. Why not the Venom movies? I mean, seriously.
I don't know, but...
yeah, that's the only minor complaint about...
Yeah, should we get right to the trailers we saw?
Oh, yeah. Sure, why the hell not? The first one was Ghostbusters Afterlife, and...
We're seeing that?
And there's also Spider-Man No Way Home.
Obviously. And there's another movie that we'll be looking into this month, Dune.
Yes, Dune. And they also gave us Eternals.
Yep.
Which is another Marvel which we'll be seeing around next month in November. And again, James Bond.
Yeah, it's the same old stuff, but there's only one movie I'm kind of looking forward to besides the Spider-Man and the Eternals. That's Dune.
Yeah, and you told tell me what you told me earlier about Dune.
Dune was actually based on an infamous novel by Frank Herbert. A series of books, which would later be replaced by his son Brian. With the last one being Sand Worms of Dune in 2006.
And from what I heard, the Dune books were the inspiration for George Lucas to make Star.
One of them.
Oh, probably the first book?
Yeah. I mean, it's like up there with, say, like Foundation, Flash Gordon.
Or any of the Kurosawa movies?
That too.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of what the hell else to say about Venom Let There Be Carnage, like...
Well, it was basically a fun movie, so...
And I forgot to mention, the film was directed by Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
The Andy Serkis. The guy who is the master of motion capture.
Yep, so, anywho, as you know, we probably recommend this movie. I'll probably give it an A-.
As same here, because, again, the minor complaint is that there was lack of violence.
Alright, so I guess that's it.
So again, we definitely recommend it, and if any of you are big Venom fans...
Yeah, so, yeah, it's worth checking out. So I guess that's that.
So I guess we're going to have to end intermission of a picture I took of you with the poster. And you were like...
Yeah, but that was me still processing what I saw, so...
So I guess this with theory that we'll see Venom in Spider-Man No Way Home?
Most likely.
We hope.
Alright, so with that being said...
This is Dean.
And this is Brock McGinnis of Lightpost Films, signing off, and have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.